So if you're a music creator, Spotify gets to use your name, your face without your permission, and without paying you anything. So to be clear, we're talking about your pictures, your videos, anything that you upload into your Spotify for Artists account. I was reading through the Spotify terms of service for Spotify for Artists, which is one of the ways that independent music creators put your stuff on the platform, not your music, that comes through your distributor, but stuff like your canvases, right? The videos associated with your songs. You can update your bios. You can pin featured songs within your profile. And this is what the terms of service say. If you go to section 4, content and intellectual property rights, and scroll down, license that you grant to us. Now, the language we had originally been looking at was, well, you're granting this non-exclusive, transferable, sublicensable, royalty-free, fully paid, worldwide license to use the stuff you upload through your Spotify for Artists account. So what it's saying is that they're not going to pay you any money. When they go, it is given to us, it's royalty-free, it's fully paid, we're not going to pay you anything. So you're giving us this license, and here's what we can do with what you upload onto our platform. We can reproduce, make available, perform, display, translate, modify, create derivative works, distribute, and otherwise use your content. The key words being to make derivative works, right? To make new versions of your stuff. And so we care about that because, well, if you were like remixing our videos or making new versions, well, we would want you to get consent, but no, that consent was already given. But it gets worse. The license applies to do all those things through any medium, whether alone or in combination with other content or material in any manner and by any means, methods, or technology, whether now known or hereafter created, in connection with Spotify for Artists and Spotify music streaming services. So they can do whatever they want, but they go on to say that they can do this in relation to promotion and marketing of Spotify itself. So it's Spotify for Artists. They can just use anything that you put on the platform to promote their own business. Now here's the thing, with your guys' videos, you often appear in your own videos, right? So it goes, if you do not want us to use your stuff for, well, whatever we want, well, don't post it on Spotify for Artists. If you do, and it contains your face, your name, your picture, you give to us. And they go on to say, again, fully paid, non-exclusive, worldwide rights. So we're not going to pay you anything to use your face, to use your name, to use your picture, to advertise, market, and promote Spotify for Artists and Spotify's music streaming service. So let's recap. Spotify is saying it gets to use your face and your name to promote itself, including Spotify for Artists, which is supposed to be, of course, this arm of Spotify that is all about helping creators, but you're not going to pay creators for their stuff. You're going to remake, remix, combine without getting anyone's permission or approval, and you're definitely not going to pay anyone fair compensation for doing all those things. Now, you guys know I read the terms of service for all these music platforms, which is how we discover this stuff. Yet again, exposing how these companies sneak in this language. I certainly don't think this is okay, but I want your thoughts. Drop a comment down below.